Oh, everyone's running outside. Well, summer tub update, 13th of July, 2025. The mid-July update. Um, that's the aquarium there is just one that I'm water testing. I had it in my shed for a while. Just want to make sure the seams are still good. Anyway, uh, yeah, a few things to talk about, even though it's only been a week since the last update. Water levels are a bit low. That's because I'll be topping up here shortly. So Aphanius floridae tub. Not been seeing a whole lot going on. Fish are still in there. Just haven't seen any action. Haven't seen any fry or anything. Over here in the Ziphiforus maculatus Rio Papaloa pan tub. Again, haven't seen the maculatus, but the water lettuce that I transferred, there are Halloween Medaka fry in here. I'm not sure if you can see them at all, especially with the reflection. But yeah, there's a few in here. There's one right by the base of that pot. Yeah, you can see them. Actually, several right there. So yeah, this tub is going good. The Halloween tub in general. Plenty of fry of various sizes. Some of them are growing out to be quite large. Like that guy is probably, oh man, he's probably getting close to half an inch. Seeing their coloration really start to come in. So we've got, ones that are orange and black like the parents. We've got some that are just straight orange. Some that are white and black, and a couple that are even just straight white, or at least appear to be. Which is to be expected. It's not a fixed line. The marbling trait is a dominant trait. The parents are all het for it. So they're going to produce 75% of their offspring are going to be marbled, and then 25% aren't. And then they are also het for being orange, and the orange is dominant, so 25% of their offspring are white. I've noticed with this, at the base of the marsh marigold and in the algae, there are a bunch of these little seedlings sprouting up, and some of them appear to be coming from the seeds that came off of the marsh marigold. Now, my understanding is marsh marigolds, only the seeds have to go through a winter cooling period before they'll sprout, but these guys are looking like they are not doing. I mean, like at least to me, they look like they're sprouting. So I'm going to take some of them and pot them up and as an experiment and see what they end up growing into, whether they're actually marsh marigolds or I'm just misidentifying, dandelions or something. So yeah, and I should say there's, obviously some food floating in here. This is still from last night, from feeding, but I've been thinking with the fry food. So I generally prefer golden pearls because it's much easier to feed. I should say, I've historically used on and off, but switched between golden pearls and the aquarium co-op fly food. In general, I've preferred the golden pearls because it doesn't have the moisture that the aquarium co-op food does, and it's been sorted for size. So the aquarium co-op food's really bad about clumping up in your, like in the containers that I use to dispense it, and kind of plugging them up, and just kind of makes it more of a pain to feed. And especially when you're feeding little fry, the aquarium co-op food's not a consistent size. So yeah, you have a little bit of the food that's the right size for your little guys, but then you got a bunch of big food that is not, and it kind of feel like it goes to waste. But the thing with the aquarium co-op food is that it has carotenoids in it, specifically astaxanthin, and for color, and you need that for coloring up these orange colors in your medakas and other fish. And the golden pearls doesn't have that. And these guys are starting to color up a bit, And I'm wondering if I was, I've been wondering if I was feeding something with carotenoids in it, if I'd be getting better coloring up. So I have been experimenting a bit. Both the flake foods that I've been feeding them have carotenoids in it, although I don't know how much the little guys are eating those, or even the larger ones. And then I actually ground up some, oh, what do you call it? Stuff that LR Brett's used to use. Might even still use the tetracolor granules, which I don't think are that great of a food, aside from the fact that they're cheap. But they've got beta carotene in it, which is a carotenoid. So I tried grinding some up in a coffee grinder to make a powder, and I've been feeding that a bit, and we'll see how that does. But anyway, yeah, the Halloweens in this tub are doing great. I'm gonna go and transfer a bunch of this water lettuce to the muck bucket back here that currently doesn't have anything in it to get more of them going. This is the domestic platy tub, and I'm not seeing any evidence of fry yet in here, but I'm hoping that we'll see some soon. I mean, last year it was different fish, but my domestic platies did produce. So yeah, here's hoping that they will show up at some point. As you can see, I pulled back some of the algae from the edge here, so I can, still feed them and potentially see maybe any offspring that turn up. I should say the algae, this is usually about the time of the season where it starts kind of receding and going back. And I'm seeing that in some of the tubs that's starting to happen, but not this one. The Valencia Laternoi tub. If we're lucky, maybe we'll see them. No, not seeing any at the moment. They're definitely still in here. Haven't seen any fry yet, but usually I don't see them until, kind of late July, early August, so not too worried about that. And the plants are doing good in here, even that apple mint, but especially that Australia canna. Okay, the Hikari Madaka tub. The yellow canna is doing quite excellent, and then the fish in here are doing good. Let's see if we can see them. Oh, they like to hang out over here, the fry do. Oh, let's see if it can focus. Yeah, let's see if there's any fry that are visible. Thing is, a lot of them are dark, so they're difficult to see. Like, there's a dark guy right there. Oops. Kind of in the center of the screen. Actually, several of them. But yeah, I've been just watching these guys and watching them grow out. There's still a lot of production happening in here. Can't tell if any of these guys actually have the Hikari trait, but yeah, I guess we'll see about that at some point. Maybe not till I break down the tub, but yeah, there's some of the breeders hanging out right there in the shade. Yeah, got 2 cats hanging out. The turtle tub, things are going good. Turtle is not out as per usual because whenever I have a camera out, he decides that he doesn't want to be seen. The other Halloween tub, the fry are really growing out big in this one, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of younger fry at this point. Still have, as you can see, one pair of breeders. Female kind of is looking a bit, well, at least yesterday she was looking a bit ragged, so I don't know what's the long term going to be with them. But yeah, I do see one little guy over there in the center of the screen. But yeah, this is mostly, and it's produced, but it's not produced very heavily. So I guess we will just continue to see, but hey, at least we got some stuff, And all these fry are looking good, and all the things I was saying about the Halloweens in the other tub apply to these guys. This Aphanius mento tub, I've seen the fish swimming around quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but a decent amount. They're visible every once in a while. Yeah, and they're plenty of algae, so I'm hoping to see some production out of this tub. And yeah, this actually the seep monkey flowers really got some nice flowers going. So always nice to see that. This Aphanius mento tub, the cardinal plant is in full bloom, as you can see. And then the rest of the tub, haven't been seeing a whole lot, mainly because of the water lettuce kind of obscuring everything. But, you know, I have no reason to be concerned about anything going on in here. And I do like the purple colors showing up on this, my canna that I grew from seed that I had propagated. Okay, now the big Aphanius, well, I guess it's technically the same size as the other one, but that we just looked at. But this Aphanius mento tub, good news, I have seen fry in here. So yeah, these guys have started going off. They're up in this area yesterday evening. I'm not seeing any right now, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing any up at the surface right now, probably because my shadow was just over it. But yeah, this tub seems to be doing good. So hopefully the algae, I mean, it's very important for the Aphanius. They love to breed in it, but, you know, I think the algae will probably, it kind of has the look that it's going to probably start receding, you know, in the next few weeks. And the other plants are doing good, especially this mojito mint. The mixed Medaka tub, still not seeing any fry. I think the females are just all too old. You know, all the females in here are 2 years old, and that's old for a Medaka. As you can see, the orange female down there, maybe. She's pretty deep down, but yeah, I cleared out a big patch of this water lettuce out of here, and yeah, just kind of waiting to see how things shake out for these guys. Probably not going to get anything from here, but oh well, you know, at least it was worth a shot. The Jordanella tub, have not seen any action currently in here. You know, that's pretty typical for flagfish. You don't really see them. Actually, I am seeing there is a fry, right? There's a couple of them right there. Yeah, there's fry in here. We got flagfish fry. Nice, nice. So hey, you're getting to see this as I'm seeing it. So yeah, we got flagfish fry. That makes me very, very excited. So yeah, gonna continue my flagfish line, which you know, it's always nice to keep a line going. I've been working with this line since 2020. So yeah, 5 years of flagfish. So yeah, oh, another box to check off. I mean, that's not how I look at it, but you know what I'm saying. Of the fish that I put out, I've gotten production out of 4 lines at this point for the year. And the Thalia, still staying small, but, you know, putting off more vegetation. So I think this year is just going to be recovering the Thalia plant. We'll overwinter it indoors, obviously, and then hopefully next year it'll really take off again. We'll get a nice big, you know, plant that's going to be 3-4 foot tall. Scyphia multipunctata tub, still seeing no Scyphia. Transferred over some eggs from the Hikari Medaka tub. Have not, at least to this point, seen any fry yet, but that doesn't mean that we won't in the future. And I will actually be today transferring some more eggs, some more water lettuce to this tub from the Hikari tub to try to get some more action going down. So yeah, that's this tub. And this, ooh, we got a cat running. Must be chasing grasshoppers. They love to eat the grasshoppers. And then the orange mint's doing good. And there's honey coming out again. The Iliodon tub, not a whole lot going on. Not really seeing any of the fish. Obviously a ton of water lettuce. I'm going to be thinning a bit here. The taro is really starting to actually look like a taro plant. So that makes me excited. And then, yeah, the mints are doing good. Everything's doing good. I guess the one last thing I should show is that we've got the first, over here in this muck bucket, we have the first mint flowering of the season. This orange mint is throwing off flowers. So yeah, that is our update for July 13th for the summer tubs. Yeah, so just if you have anything going on with your tubs, would love to hear it. And yeah, thanks for watching.